I will try to be quick also because after this we have a break. I also come from Rome, so I will try really. I am leading the digital pillar in Angelini Ventures. I will just try to set a bit of basis for discussion because I have only 10 minutes. I cannot tell you everything we do. So please feel free later to come to me and to deepen whatever you want. Yes, we are venture capital of Angelini Industries, and we invest in healthcare sector. As I said, so we are based in Rome, but we are not Italian company. We are quite international. I mean, we do not drink cappuccino after lunch, but for the rest, let's say we are spread in 3 continents, and we invest all over the world, and we have a 300 million commitment. These are just some main numbers about us, so you know what we are speaking about here. We are quite proud on our diversity. We have, let's say, we are like 17 team members, but we have more than 10 nationalities in our team. So we are a small team, and we have a 40% of women in the leadership team. So let's say on all levels. So diversity quite important for us. Just quickly, why we established Digital Pillar. So whoever is here from VC, you know how networking is, let's say, not data-driven, performed usually, and how much it is time-consuming, biased, everything else. So this is something from where we started, and we were thinking on how to improve this, and I will tell you later how we solved this issue. So we did make a tool, let's say, that would help our investors to focus more and, let's say, to rank investors they want to connect with and also the startups. But I will come to that later, always for the sake of the time. So we established Digital Pillar in July 2023. So let's say it's 2 years that we are working now. And basically our idea was not only to develop a data analytics solution, but it's also, to change a bit the culture of the fund. So to help our investment team to understand what is it meaning being data-driven, right? And also to be sure that we are tracking all innovative solutions out there on the market right now, which is lately becoming really quite impossible. And this is our infrastructure. So on the left side, we have, let's say, the platforms that we buy. So this is also something that I want to speak, build or buy, and I say this is quite fashioned a thing these days. It's a bit changing now because we are moving our deal flow management platform and CRM to Affinity. So this is going to be changed in 2026. And then so what we build internally is basically we take all those data, put them together. We have also obviously our internal knowledge database, which is on SharePoint, and also we keep everything on blob storage. We use Microsoft as infrastructure. And we then present those things, all those solutions to investment team via either, we create anything. We are trying to be as much user-friendly as it's possible. So we create, Power BI dashboards, we send automatic emails with signals and so on and so on. We built also the chatbot with all our internal data, and we use Streamlit for interface. We are exploring also lovable AI and so on. But basically, what I wanted to speak about today is what most of you is also asking. It's like, because this is some, let's say, issue that I'm dealing with lately, having the structure internally that should develop all the solutions. So until some time now, before we had actually, if you wanted to develop data analytics pillar, and if you wanted to develop data analytics solution, mostly we're developing that inside the company. So most of the companies were building models by themselves. But lately, all new AI solutions after generative AI are just popping up on the market. So we are actually questioning like how much should we invest in internal development and how much should we look what's out there on the market. So the example obviously of software service platform, outsource platform is Raspberry. That one is working quite well. So it increased efficiency because let's say as a platform, it has almost everything that investment team needs and they can use it independently. So they don't need to disturb, let's say, me in order to furtherly create reports for them and so on and so on. So it saved my time, let's say. And example of internal development, so we developed investor ranking in order to, understand when our investment team goes to conferences, when they travel, like who should they reach, who they should connect. And lately what we are thinking, these are just some examples of AI solutions that are out there on the market. These are some, let's say, some tools that we are trying, to evaluate, like the question is also which ones you want to buy from the market. So basically what we are thinking is, okay, maybe instead of developing internally, we should just buy what's out there and then figure out how to connect that with our internal knowledge base, right? So what I would like to ask you is maybe to scan this and to answer to question on Slido, because really I'm really interested in understanding how much of you is thinking that it's better to develop internally versus it's better to outsource, or it's like half-half, okay? So I cannot share results right now because I'm not connected with my computer, but later you may come to me and we will check out together what's the result of this. So just quickly, what did we develop internally? And then if you want later, to come to ask me about it and to deepen, we can speak about that furtherly. So as I said, we ranked investors and startups in order, to optimize all the search that we are doing. We created an automated exit report that comes every Monday to email of our investment team and is actually highlighting the latest exits and who were investors and of that company if we have some contacts with them. We did some optimization on our deal flow also. And so, yes, we also created our chatbot. So let me show you because the time is, let's go to something concrete because time is running. And this is how we present our data to our investment team. So this is basically Power BI dashboard. So we have, let's say, ranking system for startups and then a ranking system for investors. And then basically they can search and see for each startup also what would be the ranking of investors, like how that startup is strong in terms of its investors. And they can obviously search that. Then we developed with ChatGPT classification of the companies, so how they fit into our investment thesis, so they can search in respect to their area of interest. And then we have, yes, this is the cell phone version because then, when they go to conferences, they can quickly look and check out. So we are actually having, I have to say honestly, that we are having some issues about user friendliness because we never managed to build something that is enough user friendly for our investment team. And this is our chatbot. So basically we also developed, it's RAG system, but we just put inside everything we have. So we connected, to all our data that we have. This is, let's say, the first version. It's not working perfectly because obviously we have a document, but then we have also the structured data in the database. And these are, let's say, some dashboards, yes, that I was saying before about the exit report and how we monitor our deal flow. Okay, I ran through everything. Okay, so if you have any questions, come reach to me. And now I leave you to coffee, if you don't want to make any questions right now immediately.